All right, hey guys, this is Not All About Fitness. I'm Paul Bono.
I'm Angelo Cisco.
And we're here today with our good friend Mike Abgarian.
Hi guys.
Who we're at CrossFit Fenway, full-time coach here now.
Yep, full-time coach.
How about you tell us a little bit about your transition getting here to Boston?
Yeah, we worked up in upstate New York in Albany, and then we were looking to move down to Florida to open a gym with Jay Ackerman.
Okay.
You know, man, we had a whole lease and all that stuff down, but then, you know, it was really far from family and kind of had to weigh the options out. So Josh, I played for the Boston Iron. Josh offered me and Molly, so Molly's like the full-time manager here, both full-time jobs here at Fenway. And straight.
Got a dog under the table.
Yeah, itching away. So then, you know, Josh asked us to do this job up here, and, you know, we accepted and love it.
That's great. And then before Albany, what were you doing? I know that you're a couple times game competitor, 3 times, right? 3 times, 2 different gyms.
What years?
13, 14, 15.
A lot of pressure then. So you're a 3-peater going for your 4th appearance?
Don't blow it, right?
Okay.
No, we owned CrossFit King of the Beach and CrossFit King of Island Park.
Okay.
In Long Beach, Hurricane Sandy kind of wiped out King of the Beach. It actually totally took away everything we owned. Our apartment got ruined, our gym got ruined, and then we were also opening King of Island Park, which was 3 miles down the road, and that got a foot of water. But the community was awesome. They fixed we had a guy cross-fix it. I think he's in Connecticut actually.
Really?
He came in and fixed our rowers and fixed.
Oh yeah, I think I know that guy. Yep.
Yeah, really good guy, man. Fixed the the barbells, and Ralph from Odin Strength came in and helped out, and then a bunch of gyms donated equipment, and it was pretty cool. It was just shows how cool.
And then so King of the Beach.
Yes.
Right. I know 2011, first year of the regional, you were an individual.
In the MidAtlantic.
In the MidAtlantic.
Yeah.
So where was King of the Beach?
Oh, that was in New York. So we moved from. So I'll give you a quick rundown.
Yeah, we want it all.
We want to know the CrossFit Gypsy.
All right. So out of college, we lived in Rochester in college. We moved. We got teaching jobs. I was a wrestling coach in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
From there, we would have open gym on Friday, and then a couple teachers were like, "You should try this thing CrossFit." I'm like, "That's stupid." You know, I was just out of college. I was an athlete. I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So my first workout was actually at Spencer Hendel and Andy Hendel's gym. Okay. And we did Helen. And I'm running and pull-ups.
This is so stupid.
I'm going to crush this.
Yeah.
First where I sprinted to 400. You know, Andy Hendel's like, you got to get a swing on the bar. I'm like, that's fucking cheating. No way. So second round came around. Took me the workout took me 14 minutes. I threw up. Had to scale the weight to a 35-pound kettlebell because I couldn't swing a 53. I was 120
Yeah, you were,
pounds.
yeah.
I was tiny. I just fought in a tournament, literally 128 pounds. So, you know, long story short, so then I did that, and I was projectile vomited. And then started doing it in my garage in Charlotte. And then I hated teaching. Molly's like, let's just do this CrossFit. We love it. We moved to Pennsylvania, where her family is, her aunt, uncle, and cousins. And we started at the back of a Globo gym. Real small. We had her cousin and his friends come in. They're all our age. Came in for free. We started training them. They told their friends, and we got up to good 100 people in 2011.
Okay. That's a good number in 2011.
Yeah. So we had that going, and then so I competed at 11. I did sectionals actually in North Carolina.
Okay. 2010.
2010. I DNF 3 events. Didn't know how to do things.
Perfect.
Andy Hendel was like, "What do you want the emperor on your rower?" I'm like, "I've never even seen this thing."
10.
Yeah.
Put it all the way up.
10. GHD. I'm like, I have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
He had to show me what to do.
Yep.
And then the rope climb, I was used to practice where you just and then someone's like, use your legs. I'm like, no,
bro, you're cheating.
Yeah. So then we did 2011, 2012. I competed in the MidAtlantic, and then 13, my buddy called me. He was like, hey, let's open this gym in the beach in New York, and that was King of the Beach.
Okay.
So it was Long Beach, New York, literally right on the strip, right Long Beach, boom.
Yeah.
Craziest bar in town is across the street from us. People are getting blackout drunk on a Tuesday. And, yelling at us.
Yeah. Run faster.
We'd send our members out. They'd throw beers at them, to drink.
Oh, that's great.
It was awesome. It was fun.
And then from there, it was King of the Beach, while it was also King of Island Park.
So King of the Beach was we packed that place out quick.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were opening a second location right over the bridge.
So it was already in the process of being the process of opening the second location happened during Hurricane Sandy.
Yes.
Okay, so then it was just a transition into the one gym, and then you were there for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, which is now Active Life, right? Or they bought or whatever. And now you went to Albany, New York.
Yep.
And now you're in Fenway.
Yep.
Coaching at Fenway on CrossFit Reebok Back Bay team.
Yes.
And what has the transition been like from going from gym owner to head coach and competing throughout throughout that whole process in Boston?
Going from owner, with being with Josh, he owns Back Bay, and so Reebok Back Bay bought CrossFit Fenway. So when we first moved up here in January, we took a bunch of classes at Back Bay, and we started coaching there, doing some like privates and stuff like that, just so we can Josh kind of gave us some income to start, before this place opened, before they officially took it over. Yeah. So we actually didn't start full time here until March 1st. Okay. So we were training at, we were doing everything at Back Bay until then. And then just going from ownership to coaching, Josh really had a lot of trust in us. So they bought the gym. They let us pretty much run it how we've always run a gym. They stop in once a week maybe, just see how things are going, how the membership likes it, and everything's been great. They literally just leave us alone and let us run it like it should be run, I guess you could say.
So it's almost like you open the gym. You have no real. I don't want to say no direction with it. I want to say that it's your own direction. You don't have to worry about overhead management controlling what you're saying.
Right. We run classes just like we've always run classes. We make sure we teach every class. It's not like, we've been to, I'm sure you guys have been there too, a ton of gyms. That's hey, this is the workout. Pull-ups, run, this and that. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. So we make sure we teach every single class. And, our coach, we do coaches meeting once a week just to make sure we're all on the same page with scaling and, commands and cues and all that good stuff. But it's Josh and Michael. They used to be a big gym with a ton of members, and I guess it went their membership dropped really low. So that's why they bought it, and we figured Fenway is such an awesome location.
Yeah.
What's the reason? And we found out the real reason real quick.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to get on that.
We don't need to.
Yeah. So keep that out.
Yeah, let's. Okay, moving on.
During a rebuilding period. So right now though too, it's you've been to the games 3 times. You're on a team looking to go for your 4th time. You do grid. You're a coach. How do you balance just all this training and all these things that you do, just even day to day?
It's as I'm getting older, 32 now. It used to be my whole life was training. If I didn't PR, if I didn't do awesome, I had to throw my belt and kick shit. And now I'm you see people PR 20 pounds a week. I'm what the fuck? And if I hit a 1 pound PR in 6 months, I'm throwing a kegger.
Honestly.
You know what I mean? For us now, I still care. I love working out.
Right.
But if I don't do great on a workout, if I lose in the open, I'm not redoing workouts 2 and 3 times anymore. I did it 1 workout twice this year.
Yeah.
Could I maybe done better overall in the stands if I did everything twice? Maybe. But I knew I was going team. At the same time, I'd rather be healthy and do this for a long time versus
absolutely
wreck myself. And I'm just not at that point anymore. I'm not as maybe as competitive and want to just win everything.
Sure. Is being on a team the best place for you as an athlete right now with everything you have going on?
I think just overall for me, I know my weaknesses. I bring a good team aspect as far as doing the body weight and some more endurance-y type things, but I'm never going to win a 1 rep max. I'm never going to
you're the strength specialist.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I know that's what in 2011, 12, I would do well. I'd be, up in the top for the more endurance-y workouts, but as soon as a 1 rep maximum, I'm getting pounded. It's a last place, 3rd to last. And, I try to get better, it is what it is.
Yeah. I know when you're 5'3", around 155, 165, and everyone's almost 50 pounds heavier than you are, it can be quite tough to try to put up the same numbers. So it's definitely a challenge that I'm sure that you understand.
Oh, we know how it goes.
Yeah. So this year, Reebok Back Bay, you're on the team. Is there anything different in the team this year that you think could result a little bit better for you in California or getting to California?
Yeah, last year our team was awesome. I think the last year we finished 12th, not 2nd. Plug.
Yeah.
Hey Jay.
Yeah.
No, so this year the guys in the past, we've always been pretty, I guess, well-rounded, where we could do everything, but I was pretty similar in strength to the other guys on our team. Like, they would beat me in, a dead.
Yeah.
Which, that was terrible. But
Corey.
Yeah, Corey, right? Yeah. He got, 600-pound deadlift.
Yeah.
But this year we have, they're well-rounded. The guys are really well-rounded, except now we have, such a pure differential in who's doing what. I guess you could say, Justin's going to go out and snatch 285.
Yeah.
Last year our top snatch was 220. You know what I mean? Owen is our middle ground guy. He snatches 255, can do 18 unbroken muscle ups.
Yeah.
And he's got to go. He's a young kid. He's the guy I'm Owen, put your head through the wall.
Yeah.
Nose or chin. Which
he has he hasn't experienced CrossFit enough yet to be I want to pace this workout.
Oh, if he tells anything, we're Owen, shut the fuck up, do this.
Yeah.
He has no say in what goes on. He's the man though. I mean, he's a young kid.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But that's the same with Dasha too. So our guys are, I guess you could say again, is they're so well on the I'm obviously on the weaker end of the spectrum at that level. And then there's Justin, who's on the top end, and then there's Owen, who can come and hit barbell work, but also can do it. But so can Justin. It's not like he can't do gymnastics. He can give about 18 to 20 muscle ups. But that's not where we want him to specialize in. Yeah.
So now, too, also, you put in a good point, is the teams have gotten so much more competitive, now. People are moving different places and coming this end. What went through to get this team together this year? That obviously it's not an accident that these people are here and everything like that. Are these people all from the area? Did you have a hand in picking to balance out this team? How'd that take place?
Honestly, so for me and Molly, we did not move here at all for to go compete. Honestly, the last even 2 years, we've been at the stage where do we want to start a family or do we want to give it another shot?
Yeah.
So when we moved to Albany, it was one of those we could see ourselves settling down, start a family, and then a few people moved from CrossFit Albany, Tiffany, Kev, and Michelle, and then we're you guys want to go team? We're damn, it's a pretty good team.
Damn it again.
Yeah, I mean, not we were upset about
Yeah.
it. It's a great opportunity, to be able to say you went to the CrossFit Games is just such a I mean, you know how it goes. It's amazing. It's one of them once in a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe four times.
Maybe four times
in a lifetime.
Yeah, I mean it's super cool. And again, individually, I would never make it. I know it, and but to do it as a team still is unreal.
Yeah,
sure.
So when we did that, and then we moved here, and again, Josh had us to run the gym, and at no point had we're the team would be really cool, but Jessa was undecided if she wanted to go individual or team, and Josh was listen, right before the open, 2 weeks before the open, you guys make the decision. You guys want to go team, and we were just we're going to go team. If no one wants to go team, we're going to just do the open, we'll start a family and move on. It wasn't even discussed.
Yeah.
And then Jessa was so back and forth because she's unreal. You guys are going to see her work out. She's a tank. She's great across the board. But she decided to go team, and Owen and Dasha are both college students right here, Northeastern and Simmons College. So this team is not
So it's not a super team. It's very organic.
Yeah,
okay.
I
love that. It wasn't
no
these premeditated teams and 2 weeks before the open you didn't even know it was going to be a team.
Yeah,
I
you
think
didn't know if you're
that's so
having
cool.
a family or going to California.
Right, because that's what it used to be is these were the bros and gals at the gym that were the best, and now we're going to go team because we're all together. That's so cool. Yeah. I think because it's so different, especially now with how everything's changed with CrossFit Games, especially team-wise.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know. I mean,
know a few things about driving far for your team.
I know a couple of things about driving to be on a team. So, yeah, absolutely.
That's great. So, how often do you guys train together as a team now? What's that like?
Yeah, we're at Back Bay every single day.
Okay.
It's literally you guys just drove here, so it's 2 miles away. We train. I've put in 24 hours of work here, and then we do our AM session between 9 and 11.
Okay.
And then come back. I coach a couple classes, and then at 3 to 5 we go over to 2 to 4 we go over to Back Bay again for our PM.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's right, and it's actually pretty convenient. It's right down the road. It's not like it's
I'm not doing
super out of the way. Yeah, it's not like it's 3 hours out or down the road.
Yeah,
it's just a quick 3-hour trip. But yeah, it's nice that it's right there. You pop in, pop out, 2-minute drive, and you're right back here.
And these guys, again, Owen and Dasha actually live, we pick them up on the way to Back Bay every day because they live in Fenway. Kenmore Square's right here because that's where they go to college. So just really convenient, really, really easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. So now, what's your plans? Are you going to do grid again this year?
Yeah. Yeah, it starts at the end of August.
Okay.
Right this weekend they're doing like the pro days.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I don't even know how it's going. Josh sent me a couple girls like doing some crazy weights and a couple of guys that you're just like, what the fuck?
How is this happening?
I just watched a girl hit like a 245, I think, double in 13 seconds.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I can do that.
That's awesome. I think the biggest thing too is like talking to you is competing's not your job. You do it because you really enjoy it. And I think a lot of times people get caught up in competing and almost put so much stress on themselves just to do it that it's not even fun at all.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very good. So how could people get a hold of you? Where are you at on social media and everything like that?
Mike G. Abgarian.
Okay.
That's my Instagram name.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys will know how to spell his last name, so we will definitely be putting that in the notes.
And we're at CrossFit Fenway is our gym here, and then RCFBB Reebok CrossFit Back Bay is our team, and we were Team Back Bay on like the leaderboard for the Open this year.
So keep an eye on them at regionals.
Yeah, definitely look out for them at regionals. And I was like trying to figure out what you were spelling. I was like,
yeah,
but yeah,
too, actually.
And we're Not All About Fitness. Check
not.
us out online, www.notallaboutfitness.com, at Not All About Fitness, Snapchat, Instagram, all that good stuff. And thank you for listening.
And please subscribe to us on iTunes. And thank you for listening or watching. Your attention is very much appreciated.
Thanks, guys.
Click on all the links anywhere they're popping up. Paul knows where they're going. Thank you. Please subscribe to all our stuff.